Like at one point, I called his attorney, I called some bodyguards, and I just planned a whole kidnap, and we kidnapped him.
Plot twist. I know y'all ain't heard this rumor yet, but it's circulating out there. Now, y'all know Gucci Mane can't go nowhere without his wife. She won't even let that man use the bathroom by himself. So when the rumor started circulating that Pooh Shiesty robbed Gucci Mane, everybody was wondering, was Gucci by himself? Did she let him off the leash? Or did she help Pooh Shiesty rob Gucci Mane? Because why else would they take the wedding ring unless she wanted the ring for herself? She probably paid top dollar for that ring. Allegedly, she found out the ring that Gucci gave her was fake. There's rumors on rumors on rumors on top of rumors, and there's also a rumor that Pooh Shiesty is sticking it to Gucci Mane's wife. Now,
I don't know who need to hear this, man, but no, I'm lying. Hey, Gucci Mane, LaFleur, you want to sign 100 niggas from Memphis, Tennessee to try to antagonize God at all because he your wife. Then you drop them little niggas and killed Pooh and not got it and took Pooh Shiesty from you. How I feel to have a Memphis nigga, man, take your wife and your #1 artist. You gotta tighten up, Gucci. All that goofy shit you were doing. Signing 100 niggas from Memphis, Tennessee, you ain't never heard the mixtape. Just signing them trying to antagonize a nigga.
Gucci Mane, that wedding ring, gone. Yeah, they hit him with the Suge Knight, bro. They took Gucci Mane's wedding ring and they took his watch.
it's funny how all the OGs is riding with Yo Gotti now that Young Dolph is not alive. Pooh Shiesty is the new Young Dolph, but he cool with MMG and he signed to Yo Gotti's label. And he got backup from people like Black Youngster, Moneybag Yo, and all the other artists signed to Yo Gotti's label. I'm talking about Glorilla, and it's a possibility. Allegedly, these are rumors, y'all. It's a possibility that Yo Gotti is also sticking it to Gucci Mane's wife. If anybody want to get close to this man, if anybody want to touch this man, if anybody want to have a conversation with this man, they got to go through his wife. When Big Scar died, Big Scar's family had to get in touch with Gucci Mane's wife about them chains.
I'm the family, but you text about some chains. Can't believe you, cuz. On God, I can't believe you, cuz. It ain't nothing with you. Like, bro, you better not come try to get these chains. None of it, cuz. On God, we're gonna have a real problem. What you thought you just finna use my brother to get screams and woo-woo, then went my old with them chains, hours, everything that we got, hours. You not getting it back, boy. Oh God, you knew not to show up at the funeral. Even if you would've came, you gonna get stopped at the door. Come on now, fool. You plucked. On God, you plucked. I can't even bleed in mine. Did the yes, we talking about Gucci LaFleur. Yes. Mr. having all this money, that man lied. Like, this the crazy thing. You say to them you finna pay for the funeral, then you lie. Like we called you.
Ain't no wrath like a wife scorned. It's looking like Gucci's wife is finally starting to take justice into her own hands. Gucci deserved every last bit of that robbery. According to a lot of people in Memphis, Tennessee, they can't stand Gucci right now. And his wife been taking the liking to Yo Gotti when Gucci was in jail. Now Gucci home. His funds ain't what they used to be. He ain't fun like how he used to be. Yo Gotti single. Angela Simmons is out the way. Gucci Mane's wife is getting old. She's tired of being a wife, tired of being a mother. She want to have some fun. It's looking like she's running with Yo Gotti's team. And if these rumors are true, and she set Gucci Mane up to get kidnapped and robbed again, it ain't like she ain't never did it before. People on the internet is talking.
So, Gucci, you know this is 100% true. Hit me up, I can get you it back. But as it stands right now, bruh, Gucci Mane walking around wedding ringless right now, and he ain't got no watch. I'm not gonna say who robbed him. Pooh Shiesty was not there, but it definitely went on after Pooh Shiesty left. Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane got into an altercation as far as a little back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Pooh Shiesty wasn't hearing that Gucci Mane had to say. Gucci Mane want Pooh Shiesty on the team, but hell nah. So what ends up happening is space in the place. Can't give you too much specific details because if I do, then y'all know that's all bad. But as soon as Pooh Shiesty got up out of there, left, got in his car, pulled off, he ain't knowing what the hell going on. All he knows is he happy that Gucci Mane signed him up out that goddamn deal.
People don't want to believe that Gucci Mane got kidnapped and robbed because his legend is so big that people do not want to diminish it. I remember it like it was yesterday when he shot Young Jeezy's homeboy Pookie Loke. That was the biggest thing in hip hop for a long time. But now it's looking like that legend is fading. You already got Young Thug being accused of being a snitch. That got Atlanta looking bad. Now Gucci Mane getting robbed. What's going to be next? Somebody going to duct tape Big Boy from Outkast and make Andre 3000 pull the trigger? We just don't know.
There's got to be a reason. Bro, I'm telling you, the whole music industry has heard this rumor. Everybody's heard this rumor and nobody can confirm 100%. So maybe there is a real sincere effort to keep it low key, but it's not like this is being swept under the rug. And I'm just now starting to see YouTubers make videos about it. Traplo Ross just dropped a video about it.
Because people are talking about it. He ain't got, what details does he have?
I don't know, I didn't watch it, it's like a half hour. But there's crazy rumors going on in the streets.
About what?
And I feel like people are scared to report on this. It's starting to really trickle out.
Don't go there.
Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane.
Oh yeah, he signed Pooh Shiesty before
Yes.
5-6 years ago.
Okay. Now, I don't want to tell you what I'm about to tell you, but I've had multiple Memphis insiders tap in with me, not Stan G.
You ain't had no multiple fucking go man.
I have. And I don't need that either because a lot of other people have been tapping in about it. But the story that's going around that everybody's scared to report on, and this is just a rumor, is that basically Pooh Shiesty and Choppa Gang ran down on Gucci Mane, relieved him of some of his possessions, and basically forced him to sign a contract releasing Pooh Shiesty from 1017, the label.
Okay, well, here's the thing on that, right?
That's what a lot of people are saying. I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying a lot of people.
No, hold on.
I hit a couple industry insiders just to get their thoughts. Like, yo, you think this is true? They all heard the same rumor as me, and they all weren't able to confirm 100%.
I think they're missing the point. They not connecting the dots. Gucci Mane's wedding ring went missing. Now, who would want that? If a man's married, respect his marriage. If you want out the contract, have him sign you out the contract. If you want to yap him for a little bit of jewelry, yap him for a little bit of jewelry. But to take a man's wedding ring, unless they got some unfounded hatred for Gucci Mane's wife, and which I doubt they do, they ain't have to beat him up, kick him in his ass, duct tape his mouth, smack him a couple of times, make him apologize for what he did to Pookie Lowe, and take his wedding ring, unless his wife wanted them to take the ring. That's what I'm sticking with. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but that's the rumor that sounds good to my ears. His wife is the one that set him up. But one thing for sure, them OGs in Memphis is having a good time with the fact that Gucci Mane got robbed.
Hey, Gucci. Hey, Gucci LaFleur, you know, I grew up around my granddad and them, bro. They say when you get married, man, you're supposed to always keep your wedding ring on. Always keep your wedding. Damn, my bad, Gucci. You don't know where yours is. The only that could call me and ask me to take it down is Whack 100. Cause I know Whack Gucci. And the only reason why I do it for Whack is I know he'll do it for me. But other than that, it ain't a breed, God and creator that could call me and tell me to do a bitch ass thing. See, the difference between me and the other is you soft and you be scared of a collision. I ain't.
Gucci Mane
find
like
something else to do,
panicking
bro.
after Pooh Shiesty.
Cause I run this social media.
Like I keep telling y'all, but y'all not listening. She clearly never respected Gucci Mane, even when he was big fat with the pot belly, funky stank on drugs. She couldn't stand his ass, but for the chance to come up on some dollars, she loved him. She rubbed his belly. She called him Big Papa. She feed him shrimp if that's what he wanted. Double cheeseburgers, lobster steaks, chimichangas, you name it. Gucci was a big boy. His wife made all those things possible for the dough, but now that he old and he senile and he crazy, he don't know if he coming or if he going. She set that ass up to get robbed, allegedly. Now he ain't gonna be able to show his face in public. What he gonna say? He don't already lost respect when she went on the Breakfast Club and said this?
Like, at one point, I called his attorney, I called some bodyguards, and I just planned a whole kidnap, and we kidnapped him.
Would you trust a chick like that? Would you feel comfortable going to sleep in the same house with a chick like that? Would you trust a woman like that with your bank account information? For the fellas out there, would you trust Gucci Mane's wife if that was your wife? Would you wife her in the first place when she get in the shower and the makeup going down the drain and you rush in the bathroom because you got to use the bathroom and you look in that shower and there's a whole gremlin standing there with big juicy lips? A lot of y'all would still smash, but me, I would get the hell out of there. Something ain't right with Gucci for him to be with. And I ain't trying to disrespect his wife, but just because that's his life partner don't mean that that's his right partner. That don't mean that that's his best friend. That don't mean that she got his best interests at heart. When I heard the news that Pooh Shiesty was able to get close to Gucci, that's when I knew his wife had to have something to do with it.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? It's one thing. If he got a release, then maybe it's some truth to it.
Yeah.
If he don't got a release, there's no truth to it. But I think it's bullshit because why would Pooh Shiesty's, we haven't heard Gucci Mane mention any of this, and why would Pooh Shiesty's team put that out when this is identical to the same type of case, controlling case he just did time in the feds on?
And I agree. That sounds insane to get out of doing 4 years in the feds and then immediately do something that would basically get you right back in the feds.
No. That's not insane. Insane is your team putting that out there in the streets.
But nobody's putting it out there. This is just
somebody had to put it out there.
Listen, loose lips sink ships. I've just been hearing about it. I'm guessing that they're probably trying to not have it be out there because nobody wants to see
here's the
go
thing.
back to the feds.
We haven't heard Gucci Mane say anything.
Would you if you got the shit beat out of you and had all your shit took?
That's my point. So that means it would have to come from the Pooh Shiesty side.
Listen.
He's still in the fucking halfway house.
That is true.
So, like, you get what I'm saying? Bro, it got to be some bullshit.
And that's my thing, too.
Unless he's that damn stupid.
Gucci lives in Miami.
He lives in Florida.
He probably goes to Atlanta a bit, maybe Memphis. I don't know. Like, where would this have taken place? Pooh is in Dallas, right?
Pooh's in Dallas.
So it's like why would they have even been in the same place unless they had arranged a meeting? Here's the thing, too. I feel like personally that things have been probably pretty bad with Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane for a little while. When you listen to the FDO song that Pooh Shiesty put out, he's shouting out, Yo Gotti. Anybody who f***s with Gucci Mane, it seems to me you do not f*** with Gucci Mane. It seems to me you do not f*** with Yo Gotti. Like, these lines have been drawn in the sand. That's not like a cool thing. If you're signed to Gucci Mane, you are not showing Yo Gotti love. So that right there stands out to me too. And I mean, some of the people, because this is the whole thing with us.
Maybe it's some Memphis love.
This is the whole thing with us not having like a clear source on this. Because I had people hitting me up saying, yeah, Pooh Shiesty and some of Gotti's people are the one who did this.
Get no music.
Again, no clue.
Now y'all throwing
I'm guessing
Gotti
that the full version of the story is not as exciting as what we're getting at.
Why would Gotti have anything to do with that?
Because Pooh Shiesty is like the king of Memphis right now in terms of like not up and coming, but like hot young rappers. He's basically the whole deal. And he's also the one rapper that didn't pick a side between CMG and Paper Route. And as a result, you can imagine that, Yo Gotti probably on his line, like trying to do something for him, especially since Gucci seems like he's at an all-time low in terms of interest in promoting new artists or pushing the label side of things.
Yo, Pooh Shiesty, if you listening, brother, you gonna have to calm down because we don't want to see you go back to jail. You just came home. What you doing robbing Gucci Mane? I understand you wanted to get out your contract, but the only way he could make that happen is if he made a couple of phone calls to get in touch with Gucci, and there's only one way to do that. Gucci ain't even go to his mother's funeral. He ain't even invite her to his wedding. He ain't got no family, no friends, no nothing, just his wife. So in order for Pooh Shiesty to get close, you already know who he had to go to. I don't believe the rumors. Once again, all of these things I said are rumors. I believe his wife is innocent, like an angel, a church girl. that teach Sunday school. I don't think his wife did nothing wrong, but you know, I'm gonna let y'all know what the rumors is in the street.